Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, YouTube. This is 205. We are back again with another video. This video, I'm going to do a real review of the Turtle Beach Stealth 600 2nd Gen. Now, I got the PS4, PS5, and Nintendo Switch versions, even though they don't advertise it as the PS5 and Nintendo Switch, but they do work on both of those. The price on these bad boys is $99.99. You can get them via Amazon, Best Buy, Target, or even the Turtle Beach website. Now let's go a little further in depth. When it comes to the PS4 versions, as you see on the box right here, these come with a transmitter. Now they have an Xbox version of these as well. The transmitter doesn't come with that version. It connects via Bluetooth, which is perfectly cool. I actually wish that the PlayStation would have done that way. But if they didn't have this transmitter, you probably wouldn't even be able to play it on Nintendo Switch. Because the Nintendo Switch doesn't even have Bluetooth capability, which very, very irks my nerve. You got to buy some type of third-party device to even have Bluetooth capability, which is silly. I'm not even going to rant about that. That's for another time. But anyway, let's get further into the headsets. These headsets are very, very good on Nintendo Switch. Okay? Very, very good on Nintendo Switch. The reason I say that is because unfortunately, I've tested this on all three versions of the PS4. The first version of the PS4, the Slim, and the Pro. When it comes to the connectivity issues, when it comes to the game audio and the chat audio, unfortunately, these bad boys be cracking in and out. Okay? They're cracking in and out. As you can see, I'm going off of what I don't like about them so far. They be cracking in and out. So I tried to do some troubleshooting, right? So what do? You cut them off and you cut them back on, right? They'll start working for a good minute. They'll hang in there, but then they'll start with the same issues. So I tried another troubleshooting issue. Instead of cutting it off and cutting it back on, take out the transmitter, put the transmitter back in. Keep in mind, I'm talking about PS4, all three versions, as well as the PS5 tester. I'm getting the same issues. It'll hang in there, just like I said before. But then, it'll start acting funny again. But I've also went on Twitter and looked in Facebook comment sections and Turtle Beach was talking about the firmware updates. The firmware updates that they've put out have not fixed this issue when it comes to PlayStation. They ain't fixed it at all. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's defective, etc., etc. I don't think it's defective because a lot of people are complaining about it when it comes to PlayStation. But I will say this. Here's one thing that I do like. When it comes to Nintendo Switch, having it in dock mode, I have not had a breaking up, cracking issue or nothing. Now, even though the Nintendo Switch does not have a chat rooms and whatnot, it just has straight game audio when you plug it in via dock mode. It works flawlessly. Not only does it work flawlessly, it sounds loud, it sounds great, and very, very, very smooth. Now, let's go into the build. The build of these things. The little mesh material right here, along with the padding, feels great on your ears. There isn't any noise canceling, so don't really look forward to that. The size, with the plastic build and whatnot, I don't mind it. These things are very, very lightweight, and they're kind of fashionable. I like the white joints better than the blue and black joints. Okay? The way this microphone does, you can fold it down, and that'll cut on your mic. And you can also curve it in like that if you wish. Either way, it's going to be good. I usually have it curved in like that. Just bring it just a tad bit closer to my mouth. Even though I don't use these for PS4 issues anymore. By the way, I don't have a PS5. The PS5s I've tested on with my friends. I got friends who got the digital edition as well as the disc edition. And yeah, with the same issues when it comes to all three versions of the PS4. But as far as Switch, sounds great. The build is cool. They're lightweight. You're going to like the way these feel on your head. Now, let's talk about this transmitter issue as well as the headset when you try to do the, the firmware issue on your PC or your laptop. All you do is when you open these up, these come with a USB Type-C cable to USB, I think 3.0 or whatever. I'm not sure, whatever the big version. I'm not sure whatever the hell that shit's called. But you plug that in to your laptop, and you hit it into the USB. And you also plug in this transmitter into a second USB slot, okay? You go to the Turtle Beach website and you download this small app to your PC or laptop. And that's how it's going to do your firmware updates. I wish they had like some type of little alert where you can send some type of email to you or whatnot, letting you know when it's a firmware update, or even go on social media and let you know when it's firmware update. They never really talk about it. The only time they talk about a firmware update when people was complaining about the crackling and whatnot. It says on the box right here, you know, they're glasses friendly. Yeah, they are glasses friendly. I got 2 pairs of type of glasses, kind of like the flat arms and kind of like the wire arm glasses when I have my glasses on playing. Yeah, they fit pretty good. The battery life is absolutely great. Superhuman hearing, yeah, they do have a superhuman hearing mode. If you ever get like a good device and you decide to get these on PlayStation. But I want everybody to get these for Nintendo Switch, because I think these right here are the pretty good Nintendo Switch headphones that you can just have in dock mode and you can play. Now let's get to these buttons right here on the side. As you can see, you got the power button. You got the mode button right here. This mode button is basically the EQ settings. It has 4 EQ presets: regular, bass boost, bass and treble boost, and vocal boost. Okay. These 2 bars right here. This right here is the tone volume, up and down. Tone volume is when you have your mic out and how well you can hear yourself as well as the things that's going on around you. Around you meaning you're like in your room, in your house, or whatever. This right here is the game and chat volume, okay? This is the game and chat volume. I don't like the fact that the game and chat volume is on one volume knob. On the Xbox version, you got the game chat and the voice chat. And the tone volume, you got to go on the app that's on your PC or laptop and adjust it that way, which is slightly inconvenient, but at the same time, I mean, hell, I'd rather have it that way than have it this way. You know what I'm saying? Because I be wanting to cut down the game volume and hear my friends more. But hey, I don't use these bad boys for PS4, PS5, or whatever. I just use it for Nintendo Switch. But that's how that pretty much goes when it comes to working them or whatnot. But overall, man, I mean, scale of 1 to 10, due to the fact that I had the little crackling issues and whatnot, I give these things, as far as getting on PlayStation, man, if you get this PlayStation use, I give these things like a 4 out of 10, man. But as far as Nintendo Switch, I have not had any issues playing with these. Just to have some good headphones on with great sound, great quality, and you know, just it's just overall just great. Like, what if they just come out with a Call of Duty game on Nintendo Switch, which is very, very doable. You'll be able to hear just about everything. You shoot from your left, right, forward, backward, all that. I was playing from what was that? What's that shooting game? Escape from Juarez or whatever, some little old game that they decided to put on Nintendo Switch. Things that was coming from my left, right, backward, forward. I was hearing shooting sounds or whatever when I was, you know, going against the NPCs and stuff like that. And also Crysis as well. Crysis sounds really, really good. Crysis had me thinking that I was really in like a first-person shooter multiplayer mode when I had my headsets on going through the campaign and whatnot. So yeah, these sound good. I would suggest getting these for Nintendo Switch. If you have a Nintendo Switch and you're looking for some headphones that you can play with in dock mode and have flawless sound, great comfort, and a little bit of sound privacy, you know what I'm saying? These are the things you need. Because we don't have that advertised for Nintendo Switch. And I mean, Nintendo Switch ain't even doing that kind of push. Man, y'all know Nintendo kind of lazy when it comes to shit like that. But yeah, if you're getting these bad boys, hey look, don't get them for the PS4 or the PS5. Anybody who has a Nintendo Switch, please pick these up. You're not going to regret it. Thank you all for viewing my video. If you like this video, hit the like button, which is the thumbs up button. Share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Everybody have a blessed day and be great.